Hello, everyone. I would like to take this time to address the statement that Dre'Una Edwards put out yesterday. We were asked by Baylor to sign the NCAA no participation opportunity form, certifying that Dre would not have the opportunity to participate if she stayed at Kentucky. And that is not correct. She would have had the opportunity to participate had she stayed. Dre, along with Baylor and every other school that contacted us, was had the understanding that she would not be able to play right away because she did not graduate. Our compliance addressed it with her in March. Everyone was clear what would happen. She would need to sit a year to play a year. I addressed this in March. I'm 100% confident in what we offer our student athletes academically and athletically to be successful. My priority is this program and our players. Dre decided to leave in March. We moved on, and she moved on, and that's where we stand.
We'll take questions. How difficult is it to deal with something like that, where it's something else that you want to focus on your team, your situation, and then you get bombarded with other things that are outside like that?
Well, that's part of sitting in this seat. There's moving parts all the time. I just keep my priority and focus with this team, the staff, and program, and no one else gets into our circle, and we stay focused on priority. And that situation is not a priority for me. I have bigger things to worry about, and that's not one that I'm going to spend any more time or answer any more questions about.
What happened down the stretch in Georgia? You guys had some good defensive spurts there, and it just seemed like Georgia was able to find its stride down the stretch.
We did a really good job of changing up our defense. I think down the stretch, we had key turnovers that led to easy scoring opportunities for them. Really tough to swallow when you out rebound them. You shoot the ball relatively well, considering what we had been doing in the past. But turnovers, we are giving too many easy scoring opportunities off turnovers. 27 turnovers. They scored 30 points. So as a coach, you go back to the drawing board. What are things that we can do? Daniel Boyce, our player development, I asked him this morning, go back. How are we turning the ball over the last 3 games? And then as a staff, we put our head together, whether it's in the press, whether it's fatigue turnovers, whatever it is, we have to help them get better. We can't make those turnovers down the stretch and want to win close ball games, but I will help them with that along with this staff.
How have you seen Robin just keep doing it? It's just like she does something different all the time and overcoming the dislocation and all that.
We call her Showtime for a reason. She wants the ball in her hands. She wants to make big plays. But what I'm very proud of her, she made tough plays. She had the finger, then the ankle, but she came back in to compete. Obviously, she made big shots, which we need from her. But where I think she is taking a step forward defensively, the defensive heat that she brought on the end, causing turnovers or deflections, and we need her to stay consistent in that. I thought Kennedy Cambridge came in and gave us a big spark off the bench, making hustle plays and doing what she needs defensively. It did hurt us down the stretch. Having Jada in foul trouble, she makes us different on the floor. What she brings defensively and her ability to create her own shot. Addie, I thought she came in, gave us big minutes. So we just need to get over the hump. Doing good things, but not enough to get over the hump. Our margin of error is slim, and we got to make big plays on both sides when we have to have them.
Coach, with things only kind of getting more difficult as you progress here with LSU and then South Carolina, what is the message you give to your team to try and kind of spur them through these next 2 games?
This is a tough time for us, but we go back to the built different mentality. We're facing adversity. Um, we talked about as a team, let's focus on the next game. Everybody keeps saying, but you got this, and then you have South Carolina, and then you have this. No, we have the next game. We must go 1-0 in the next game. That's our only focus. How do we mentally prepare and physically prepare for the next game? And right now, I talked about it last night. It's about a fine line of continuing to demand and working on what you need, and also making sure that we have the confidence. So it's a fine line to balance. And, there's no instruction book to this. I have to go off gut instincts along with the staff. But when we take the floor on Sunday, we have to be focused on that game and that game alone. And we have to, quite honestly, just don't worry about the noise. It's about our team and our locker room. What can we do to get better?
Coach Angel Reese with another big double-double against A&M. What's the plan of attack for containing that explosiveness that she brings to the game?
She's a talented basketball player. Obviously, she can rebound and score. One key thing is we have to try to keep her off the boards. But not only Angel, they have a handful of players that can make plays. But, we'll be confident in our game plan. Go in, work on it these next 2 days, and be ready to take the floor on Sunday.
Coach Asia Petty's continued to kind of make big plays when she's in there, and then she kind of struggled with turnovers. What's the plan for her as far as kind of figuring out some of those footwork issues?
We go back to work. Coach Jen does a great job with her as our post coach, and she and I worked on the floor. It's repetition of catching the ball on the hop, 2 feet, allowing yourself to go either way, and helping her read out of the double team. So when they bring the double, it's either a kick out and repost or kick opposite and play through. And if it's 1-on-1, we need you to score and finish. I have a lot of confidence in Petty. She's very talented, a work in progress right now. And she'll continue to get better, and we will make sure to continue to help her.